Here with J. Bowen and Company. On today's video, we are going to be doing some fall crafting, some easy fall crafts. We're going to be making over some bookmarks. I made some of these in my last video. Ooh, this got stuck together. In my last video, but I have a whole bunch more to make. I should have had this straight before. I have a whole lot more to make over, so we're just going to make over some of those. I'll wait a minute until each of y'all or some of you guys jump on here. My name is Emily. If we've never met before, if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So it's Tuesday night. We just got back home from a football game. My oldest son my youngest son plays flag football. He had a game at one location at 6 p.m. My daughter had a game at another location, 6 p.m., about 25 minutes apart. So we had to split up. My oldest son took my daughter. I took my son. We had a great time. Now we're back. So it's just me and my youngest son right now. He really needs to go take a shower. My oldest son is bringing home some food, and I thought that this would be a good time. And then my husband has my daughter, so I thought this would be a good time to jump on here and do a live. I told you in my last video that we would be doing a live and finishing up some of these bookmarks, so I thought that this would be just a little bit of fun time. So you're going to hear some kids in the background. I'm probably going to have to tell them to get ready, take a shower, maybe a little commotion, but you know, that's real life here. So what are you guys doing today? If you've been here before, give me that thumbs up button. Say hello. I would love to see who's on here because I can't really tell who's on here at the moment. Let me see if there's comments. Okay. Hey there. How are you doing? Hey, Laura. So anyway, we're going to have a little fun today, but I thought I'd wait just a minute. And I wanted to show y'all some of the projects that I did in my last video so that you could see them like on a live, because it's different on a live than when I just shoot it. So this is my pumpkin. If you haven't checked out that last video, y'all should go check it out. Y'all look how big this pumpkin is. You couldn't really tell how big it was, I think, on that last video, but it's a really big pumpkin. So here's a normal size of the smaller size DIY paint, so you can see how big it is. It's a really big pumpkin, and here's just a normal mason jar. So this is a pumpkin I made over. I made it over with the color, still got my paints here from last weekend. This is the color Thyme, and then I used some white wax on top of it. Hey Lucinda. So if you haven't checked out that last video, Fall Thrift Flips, y'all head over there after the live and check it out. Hey Brian, that's my husband. He must be watching. Are you driving? I hope you're not driving and saying hello. So anyway, so that's that. You can make the same look. You can get the same look with the Alchemy by Fusion Thyme and then a white wax. I still have my little bucket here of all the stuff I was using. I used a liming wax on that one, but you can use any of the white waxes. So anyway, there's that. Yeah, that's why I couldn't come in. I wanted to do live. No, really, I was tired and I just wanted to come home. So I didn't want to go to Waffle House. I wanted to go to Waffle House. That's not my favorite place to go if I was choosing, but I know a lot of people love Waffle House. So there's that. I wanted to show you these tiles. These are the milk paint tiles. You can see how big they are. I don't know if you can see them too good in this light, but this is one of the tiles, and this is the other one. Have y'all caught, oh, they're sideways. Did y'all catch this video? If you did, let me know. So here is those two tiles, the milk paint tiles. I used the color, I can't remember what, oh yeah, Mojito, that's right. I used that color in this video, and then I added some dark wax on top of it. If you haven't seen that video, go check that one out. And then I also made these bookmarks, and I told y'all I had a lot more bookmarks. Okay, thank you for watching it. Yeah, I think you gave me a heart on my video, Laura. I think I remember that. But I still have a bunch more left. I just didn't have time in the video to do them, and I thought it would be fun to do a video with you. This is the harvest color, but it needs another coat, I think. Or maybe I just need to sand it a little bit or do something different. Oh, that one didn't have anything done. So these are the colors that I painted them in. This is terracotta, and I guess they're still right here because I just put them right here. Let's see here. Here they are. These are the colors I used. Like I said, I still have them right here in my little, but I put them in this basket so, cause y'all look at this, I gotta show you all this. I bought this Halloween decoration last year, but this is so embarrassing, but it makes like a really great back scratcher. They're at the Dollar Tree. You get 2 of them. We love it to use on our back. But here is a little basket. I'm gonna make this basket over in the video. I thought about doing it. Hi Carrie, good morning. Carrie's from Australia, so it's morning time there. And, but anyway, I put everything in here to carry it out to my garage where I keep all my stuff, but I still hadn't done that yet, so it's just sitting here. These are all the paints I used in my last video. And so anyway, this is the, just so y'all know, this is the Time. Okay, that's called Time, Alchemy by Fusion. This is the clay. It's Fusion's, what do you call that? It's got acrylic, limestone, and chalk. This is the color clay. We've got the terracotta is right here. It's all really great, kind of muted fall colors. And I guess that's it. So I thought what we would do is I thought that we could stamp these, but also paint some other ones like Christmas colors, because I thought these would be really great for Christmas, like Christmas tags, bookmarks, ornaments, whatever. If y'all haven't picked these up, I have a link in the description. I think it came with like 90 of these. Y'all see these? These are from Amazon. They're really good quality. If y'all, when was it? Oh, I can't remember what it last, maybe in the fall or spring, we had an art walk in Gainesville, and I took these to the art walk, and we decoupaged these and painted them. So I still had a whole bunch of them left. So I thought in this video it would be a fun way, because a lot of us like to make kind of like small crafts. Okay, what have you used them for, Laura? So anyway, on the video, y'all go check that out, but I made these. Y'all see these? But I didn't have a lot of time to embellish them, so I thought that, you know, you could do all kinds of things with these. And you could put gold around the edges, copper. You could put like the Pentart crackle. You could embellish the backs. These I didn't get to do the backs. They're just plain because I didn't have time to. Okay, you made decoupage bookmarks. Yeah, those are really fun to make. That's what we did. You just cut strips. That's what I did at my booth and when I met everyone. Hey, if y'all are enjoying this live, y'all hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. Hello, Moon Ruse. So if I squint, I'm sorry. That's just because I'm having to squint a little bit to see that little tiny writing. So I thought what we would do real quick is I wanted to paint, well, I put them back over there, didn't I? Here they are. I wanted to paint some. I'm going to show you the different stamp sets. This is the Autumn Blessing stamp set. So anyway, this is my Autumn Blessing stamp set. You're really going to make me pronounce that name. Harib Al-Saka. Is that one of those jokes? You're cooking with Emily. What you got there? Okay, well, I've got some stamps. This is the Autumn Blessing stamp set. Okay, and then we have 2 other stamp sets that I thought would be, well, actually we got 4 stamps. Well, I've got 2 the same right here. This is the, I call it the Nutcracker stamp, but it's the Sugar Plum stamp. You see the Sugar Plum stamp? I haven't even got to use that one yet. And then this is the Christmas, what's that one called? Christmas Post stamp. So I know for sure, I hadn't really studied that one. That one might not work on this one. I guess you could turn it sideways or something. But this one would definitely work to make some, hey Luann. So anyway, so that would be, no, we're not cooking, we're crafting. We're making fall crafts. So, and then I also still have, now, I don't know where, I've got to locate the rest of this. I've taken this apart and it's not on here. You could also use, wait a second. I don't even remember the name of it. What's the name of this one? You'll help me out on this one. It's the not the winter forage, but the, I can't remember the name of it, something. Anyway, that one too we could use. But I think what we're going to concentrate on is the sugar plum and probably the autumn blessing one. So, but what I want to do real quick is I want to go ahead and I want to paint some of more of the bookmarks. I'm going to put a paper towel down right here so it doesn't get on my, it doesn't get on my paper here because I don't want to get on the other bookmarks. So we're going to paint some of these first so we have a different color and let it dry, and then maybe we can do that later. If y'all haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. So these are these Amazon bookmarks. I have them right there in the description. Y'all can purchase them from Amazon. And I pulled out some colors before I got on here that I thought would be fun for the sugar plum bookmarks. I thought that these I'm using right now Rethunk junk colors just because I've got them in these little sizes right now. Y'all can't purchase this size, but you can purchase a pint or a bigger one. And of course, there's a lot of great fusion colors you could use, or DIY paint. I carry all those paints. I just happen to have these nearby, so I thought that they would be good. So maybe Robin's Egg Blue. I've got I told you the light pink. That's called Bashful Blush. And then like a cloud or cotton. One's more white and one is more like a cream color. I thought those would be good for the sugar plum fairy bookmarks. What do y'all think? What colors do y'all think would be good? Y'all put in the description right there what color you think would be good to paint these. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and paint these. Another thing, so if you're making these bookmarks, another good stamp set that would be good is if y'all have that apothecary stamp set. That would be good because they're little bitty. Yes, these are all-in-one paints. I don't feature these very much on my channel because I just don't. But this is a really great paint. It's from it's a local Georgia paint called Rethunk Junk. It's a good paint too. Okay, so but yes, it's an all-in-one. Let's start with this hydrangea. No, hydrangea kiss. Isn't that a pretty color? Okay, we're gonna paint. I haven't even used some of these colors because when I became a retailer, I was able to purchase all these little bitty ones, like a whole set, so I had all of them. But I haven't really painted anything. I don't usually paint stuff in light blue like this, so this is gonna be fun. So of course you could paint this color, but there's in Rethunk Junk, there's also equivalent colors in Fusion Mineral Paint and also in DIY paint. So this paint has a built-in primer, built-in top coat, so you don't have to prime it. It's a furniture paint, but you can do crafts with it too. So we're gonna do maybe like three of these, and I think these would be really pretty with that sugar plum. That sugar plum stamp looks to me like it would be really pretty pastels. The only thing I don't have is a green. I might need to pull a green out. What do y'all think? Yes, they're not on wood blocks anymore. Hello, everyone. Okay, so my son, I have him on Life 360. He just got home, so he's going to be coming in here in just a second. He went to the softball game, and the softball game was in Flowery Branch, which is about, I don't know, 20-something minutes. I think it was 25 minutes from here, something like that. Okay, so we've got these three. Oh, let's just go ahead and do 4. Might as well. So I think these would be really, really pretty bookmarks to give as gifts. They could be ornaments or gift tags. I think they'd make really nice gift tags because you could personalize them with people's names with those apothecary labels. Those stamps would be really good. Okay, so we got that one done. See, I get stuff on my hands immediately. I pulled these brushes out. I think the Bashful Blush would be pretty. It's not stuck. What are you guys up to tonight? What's everyone doing on a Tuesday night? We've been so busy. That's one reason I haven't been, my videos haven't been quite as long lately. And I haven't had as much time to do this because we have been very busy with flag football and softball. We have, each kid has those 3 nights a week, and they usually, one of them starts at 6, the next one starts at 7:30. We don't get home till 10 o'clock by the time we drive home and pick up something to eat and all that. Okay, so all we're doing now is we're painting these. This paint dries very fast, especially when you just do one coat like this. I don't think it's gonna need 2 coats. 1 coat's enough for something like this. But you could put 2 if you want to. You put 1, it becomes more like a little bit like a stain. So this is a light pale pink. You know, when you get ready for these lives, you've got to bring more stuff than you want to over here. So you're relaxing after work before you have to go run errands. Well, it's kind of late to run errands. What time is it where you? It's 8:15 here. Maybe it's not as late where you are. So here's my son Reed. He just came in and he picked up some Mexican food for us. Sipping coffee and eating a muffin. At 5 p.m. Okay, it's a little bit earlier there. That's great. Did you get all the stuff? I'm doing a live. He's like, great. Say hello.
Hi.
He just turned 18, y'all. He just turned 18 years old. I can't believe I have. You be nice, Knox. He just turned 18, so he is a grown young man. Oh, they're saying happy birthday. Trying to sleep. Knox, please stop that. The thing about my son Knox is sometimes he's really well behaved and other times he's not. Please be behaved, Knox. And turn off your iPad. He's trying to watch his iPad right here. I don't know if y'all can hear all that noise. Okay, so I think I'm gonna grab, what do y'all think? Do you think we should do another light color? Like a green, or should we just do a white? Maybe we should just do, what are you laughing at, Reed?
Fries instead of beans.
I don't want fries. Really, Reed?
I have beans.
So he ordered from Portugal. Nice. I actually went to Portugal. Where do you live in Portugal? I traveled there with my husband last summer. It was somewhere that had been on my list for a long time. We traveled all over the country. Started in Lisbon, then we drove north to Porto, stopped in all the little towns. Then we drove all the way back down to the coast. I can't remember the name of the place we stayed there, but we saw Sintra. Nice. We went to Sintra.
Okay, so they got it all.
So
they finally ordered beans and fries, but they gave me fries and all.
Yeah. So he ordered. A lot of these people are telling you happy birthday, by the way.
That's great.
He says that's great. So Sintra is a beautiful place with that castle. We spent the day in Sintra. What a nice place. What is it like to live in Sintra? If y'all have never been there, you need to look it up at some point. They've got a beautiful castle. I can't remember the name of it. Is it a castle? I think it's a castle, not a palace. Maybe it's, I can't remember, but it's huge. And it is red and mustard green and I can't remember what other colors. They say a lot of the castles a long time ago used to be painted like that. They just faded and stuff. So it's really a really nice place to visit. If you ever get to go visit, you should go check it out. So I'm glad you said hello and said you're from Portugal. I did one video. What's your name that said that? Mia. Mia, I did a video. Have you seen it? I featured Portugal in there, and I did a video with tiles, and I featured the colors. They've got some real, Patina Palace. Yeah, I featured some the tiles. They've got beautiful tiles all around, and I did a tile craft, and I did, what else did we do? I can't remember, but I was featuring, like I took pictures and stuff like that. I like to take a lot of pictures when I'm traveling and then come back and like create things with all the beautiful colors. So anyway, you should go check that video out if you haven't. I cannot even remember what it's called, but something about Portugal and something other. I can't remember what I called it. Okay, we're also going to use the oh yeah, white. That's right. What do y'all think we should use, the white or the cream color? I think we're going to use the white one on this one, and then we'll do some of the cream color. Am I talking too much? Sometimes I feel like I'm just talking too much because I'm the only one talking. Let's see here. Okay, did you see the video? Did you see that video that I'm talking about? I can't, like I said, I can't remember what I called it. But I think you did I remember someone did comment and they were thankful that I did a video. Maybe that was you. I just don't remember who it was. But that was a fun video because all over the city, well, all over the whole country, really, they have tiles. This is the color Cloud. It's one of Rethunk Junk's whites.
It's called Rethunk Junk.
Knox. And then we're going to do, let's just do 3, and then we'll do 3 in the, we might not be able to get to all of these painted ones in this video, but we can do another one, or they'll be prepped for my next video. We'll see. Because I'm going to start doing some Christmas videos. Are y'all ready for Christmas videos? What kind of videos are y'all wanting to see next Christmas? Are you still on fall? Halloween? I don't know if I want to do any more Halloween videos. I'm not in the mood to do Halloween videos. For some reason, I'm in the mood to do Christmas videos. Sometimes you just gotta do what you're in the mood for. That's what I'm thinking. What have y'all been working on? Like, working on lately? I can make a mess just with this little. Okay, so I've got to find a place to put these up here where they can dry. Okay. Okay. If y'all are enjoying this video so far, hit that thumbs up button, make comments, share it with your friends, because if you do, it shoots it to more people. And that helps my channel grow, so I would really appreciate that. Christmas, you're ready for some Christmas. I am too. I just, you know, we always want the IOD releases to be earlier, and they were, but it was early to start Christmas crafting for me in August. That's a tough one. But I'm getting in the mood now. I haven't even decorated my house for fall. Have y'all decorated your house for fall yet? The only decorations I have are the things that I've made in my videos. Okay, so now we're going to do some of this cotton. I'm just going to use the same paintbrush. But this is like a really pretty creamy color. Have y'all ever used Rethunk Junk paint? It's a great paint too. Like I told you earlier, I also carry DIY paint, and I also carry Fusion Mineral paint. So if you're interested in any of those paints, and I carry Iron Orchid Designs and JRV papers, as well as Whimsykel decoupage paper. So if you're interested in any of those, you can find them on my website. Okay, nice. Time to get your, I hear you. Christmas in August is a crime. It is a very difficult, it was a little bit hard to swallow Christmas in August. I mean, we're right in the middle of just having like Christmas, summer vacation, and out came Christmas. So that was a little hard for me to craft with, but I'm starting to get the itch to paint with Christmas. So you're going to go all out, Laura, working on fall still. Hey, it's a great time to work on fall. Still a perfect time to work on fall. I just want to know what kind of videos y'all want to see. Y'all seem to watch my Halloween videos get more views than my fall videos. Not that that's the only thing that counts, but it is nice to get more views. How is your new booth? It's hanging in there. It's okay. It's going good. You know, I think most of my booth is Fusion. Who's that doing that? Let's see here. Most of my booth is Fusion paint and Howard's products and things like that. And there is a little bit of like stuff, but you know, it takes people a little bit of time. I think that Fusion paint isn't really an impulse buy. So I think once people start seeing it and knowing it there, they'll start coming back. But it is selling. It's slowly picking up. So I'm happy about that. So we'll see. And it's about to get really busy over in Dahlonega where it is. It's a real leaf watching season. A lot of people come up here to see the fall leaves and stuff like that. And they have a huge festival. It's called Gold Rush. Literally, like, now I don't know how many people go lately, but you know, not too many years ago, we used to go every year. They say like 300,000-400,000 people go. It's a huge festival. It draws a lot. It's got a lot of great, you know, booths and stuff, you know, artists and stuff. And then where the antique shop is, it's right there on the square. So I'm sure a lot of people will be coming there to buy stuff. So I'm gonna do. Like I said, I pulled out several colors. They've got 2 reds in this line. A ruby red, this is the ruby red, and this is the barn door red. The ruby red is a little bit more of an orangey red, and the barn door is a little bit more of a blue red. See that blue red? I call this more of an orangey red, blue red. So, whoops, I thought I would do a couple of them in red. Let me see if I can find, where did I put this? Where did I put those bookmarks? Here they are. So we'll just do a couple more of these, and then we'll start stamping. So do y'all like this? This not too much going on right here. We'll start stamping in a second, but I thought we might as well get some of these done while y'all are on there. Yeah, the barn red, that blue red, isn't that pretty? I tend to prefer blue reds over. I could use a stir over the other color reds. I'm gonna have to find, I hope there's a popsicle stick or something in here. I know I have one right over here, because I keep them over here if I can find them. I wasn't prepared to stir anything up. I may just stir it up with my brush. It'll be all right. I'm just gonna stir it up. Ooh, stir it up a little bit. That'll be okay. So this, we'll do a couple with this one. This was what I think it was, ruby red. So I do want y'all to know that I did stock up on all of the reds and greens, and I'm fully stocked on my Fusion for Christmas. So if you go to my website and with DIY paint, I have a lot of reds and greens, all the Christmas colors available for you. I did that a couple months ago because I wanted to make sure that y'all had all of those colors for Christmas. So that's the ruby red, and this is the, I didn't even use this, I don't know, here we go. And now here is the barn door, ooh, barn door red. Y'all see that? That's pretty. Yes, I have lots. I've got both sizes of liquid patina, the dark and decrepit, the big top, all that stuff. All in stock. I've got the golds. In fact, I was just up there today because I was getting someone's order together, and I was making everything look straight. But yes, I have all that stuff in stock, lots in stock. So just for you guys, with all the Christmas crafting and everything, you can see the difference. The color is a little bit more of a blue red. Okay. It's kind of fun doing this with y'all, but you know, it's a little bit time consuming. But we're going to be done now. I think this is all that we're going to paint, and then we're going to start stamping. So I know this is kind of like a little small project, but you get the idea, and you can do this on the stamps are really cool. You can do them on anything and really give it a personalized look. Now my hands are filthy. Hello. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to clean my hands off. They get really filthy. Knox, after you eat, you need to go take your shower. It's getting late. No, you've not taken a shower since your game. You took a shower last night. Okay. Hi, I'm doing good. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put all of my, here's what y'all can't see. I've got this mason jar. I like to use mason jars because I have a lot of them, and then I could just, they're real easy to clean. There we go. So I keep them in. Okay, so I want to make sure that my hands are clean, and I'm going to set these, oh, here they are. I'm going to set this over here to the side, and we're going to come up with different things. I want y'all to brainstorm, okay? How could we embellish these? What would y'all do to these to finish? I am in Georgia, in North Georgia. What would y'all do to, I would before I put my, yes, you could put liquid patina on wood. That would work just fine. You could put it on there, and then it would have something good to stick to. I'm not sure if you even have to put it on there, but you could definitely do that. Don't let them scare you. You know what you need to do, Laura? Or Carrie? Wait, who told me that? What do you clean your brushes with? I have trouble getting. Well, usually I just use Dawn dish soap, but I also carry some cleaners too. I have a Fusion cleaner, and I can't remember if I have the DIY, just a Fusion cleaner. Otherwise, I just put them in Dawn dish soap. That's what I do. Don't let the stamp scare you. What you need to do is you need to, okay, I shouldn't tell you what you need to do, but an easy thing to do is to find you an old book. This is the old hymnal I have. I know I've told you this 100 times if you watch my videos. I can find these at thrift stores all the time. I mean, it's literally falling apart. I bought a whole bag of them for like, I can't remember if it was $1, $5, whatever, like 12 of them. Funny thing is I found them at the thrift store, and I bought about 2 of them. That's all I bought. And then I started thinking, oh, I could make a really cool, this is last year, really cool, I could paint this and do all kind of things. And I was going to go back to the thrift store and buy them, but that's when my son got really sick with diabetes. We found out he was diagnosed with diabetes, type 1 diabetes, and so we went to the hospital. Christmas came and went. We were at home. Anyway, I went back and they still had them, and I got like a whole bag. I can't remember if I paid $1 for all of them, like total, or I paid $5, but it was basically nothing. So I'm just trying to make sure this isn't wet right here. So, oh, the point that I was trying to make is that you should, and I just had a stamp somewhere sitting here. I think it was sitting here. Start with something like this with old book pages. I'm sure you probably have some old book pages, Laura, and you can just stamp on those. It's really easy. In fact, I was thinking about doing that. That's why I grabbed this out, because it's an easy thing. They're basically 5x7. You can frame them, sell them, give them as gifts, put them in your house, whatever. Okay, so let's start out by taking this. And y'all, I finally got, I've got to get another one. I had my, oh no, ooh, never mind. Look, no, I mixed it with a color. No, that's the orange, the gold color. So I had my husband bring me home another one of these ink pads, but then I had forgotten to send, I had only sent someone 1 ink pad instead of 2, so I sent her that, I sent her mine today. So I don't have the one for the red, so I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get my husband to bring me another ink pad home because they're at our business. But anyway, so I can't use the red ink. But this is a green mixed with some black. Okay, so it makes it just kind of like a cool, no, here it is. This is it. This is just green. This is the green and black mixed. It's what I used on my video. So we're just going to take this. Okay, hello Sandra. Hello Jenny. And we're going to, I haven't used this one unless you, well, I'm just going to show you. So these are olives, and we're going to use an olive and a turkey. You can always place it. I think it looks good when it kind of goes off the page. Whoops. Because the thing is, the stamps are wider than the bookmark, and I like them to kind of go in opposite, like go towards each other. the stamps. This is kind of going in and this is going in. So we're going to first do the turkey because that's kind of the star of the show. Now you could do this with any stamps you have, any color. You don't have to do, of course, Thanksgiving or fall. So because I do it like this, I tend to get a little bit on the edge. If you were to use a brayer, which I probably have a brayer somewhere, let me look and see. I think I have a brayer right here. It wouldn't do that. Let me see where my brayer is. I think I put it in there somewhere. I just saw that brayer. And I thought about using it. Well, I don't know where my brayer went. It's probably somewhere over here. I'll find it after I get off the live. Well, let's see. Anyway, if you use a brayer, you probably won't get those marks there. Hello, Vera. Okay, so y'all get the point. If you use a brayer, you're not going to get it on the edge. So we're just going to stamp it here. On my last video, I said this would be fun to make place cards for Thanksgiving, but they'd make excellent gift cards. See how cute that is? This is the Autumn Blessing stamp set. If you don't have this one, you guys are missing out. Stamps are really fun. They're very easy to use. If I could find that brayer, I need to look. I need to bring that bag over here. Y'all have to see my bag of shame. It's got all my stuff in it. I always bag it up. Like I'm going to take it outside to the garage and put it away. And then it ends up sitting here. So if you get a little bit extra on there, you can just take a little wipey and wipe it off. It's not going to matter. It'll be just fine. So this is with the olive and the turkey. Isn't that pretty? What do y'all think about that? Okay, I'm going to bring this bag over here so I can look for. This has a lot of junk in here. It's not really junk. This isn't junk, it's paint. Oops. It's like all my supplies. Y'all, this isn't pretty right here. It's got like every time I paint with stuff, I put it in here to take out to my garage. And here it is. I mean, I've got molds in here. Then I have high hopes that I'm going to take it outside, and I don't. Instead, it sits here until I do my next video. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's my brayer. Do y'all have a bag like this, or is this just me? Because this is my kitchen, I don't want it spread out. Okay, got a lot of cool stuff in there. Okay, so we got my brayer right here. Okay, so this way it shouldn't mess up. So we're going to take the other.
I'm going to CVS.
You're going to CVS? You okay?
Yeah, I gotta just see if I can get the
But is it closed?
hour.
Okay. Okay. So now we're going to do this. You get some of the oddest people. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm doing now? I'm just ignoring. There are always people that have to show up and say cute things. Okay, y'all see that? It didn't mess up on this one. Just put it down, stamp it. You see how easy that is, Laura? It's so easy. Don't be afraid of this. What are you afraid of? Because if you know what, if it stamps wrong, you can just paint over and redo it. So you're not going to mess anything up. And if you start with something like this, you know, they're cheap. You can paint over it. It's just not a problem. So look at this one. I love the wheat. I think that's so pretty. And I like that color. It's kind of like a grayish green color. I just think it's a pretty color. You can mix the ink, so don't think that you have to just use it straight out of the can. You can, but you can also mix it for a little bit different color too. See the ink? Or the wheat, sorry, the wheat. Do y'all like that? Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Emily here with J. Bowen and Company. We are making bookmarks with, these are painted with Alchemy paint. This is the color Thyme. This is the color Terracotta. Here's the Terracotta. If you haven't tried it, it's Alchemy by Fusion. Okay, so we're just doing that. Isn't that fun? You see how fun and easy it is? I haven't used this little basket, so we might as well just use it. Wouldn't this be fun to give it gifts? Or another idea, if you have a crafting family, you could do this with your family and friends. I always make my family do stuff like this. I always take, we have a tradition that we started about, it's been about 4 or 5 years ago now. We go to either Hilton Head, South Carolina, or Edisto, South Carolina for Thanksgiving. I always take my crafting stuff because we're there for a week, and it's just like, this is driving me crazy. It's low key. So we go there, and anyway, so you can like set it off center or whatever. But anyway, so I always take stuff like this and, you know, little crafts like this that anyone can do. And then I have everyone do them with us. Sometimes, because we go to the beach, a lot of times we pick up seashells when we're there. They got a lot of oyster shells, whatever, all kind of shells. And we pick them up when we're there. And then we make, oh yeah, I wanted to show you those apothecary stamps. Then we make ornaments. I take all my paints, and you know, not all of them, but I'll take a good amount, like a bag like that, of my paints and waxes and decoupage papers, and then I do stuff like that. So you can just do it however you want to. Just place it however, and just stamp it. Okay, Laura, what are you gonna do next time? That's kind of hard to tell. It's a pumpkin, but you know, wouldn't these be fun? I think your guests at Thanksgiving would love these. I think if you did the Christmas ones on these, or any kind of wooden little ornament, your friends and family would love these. And the cool thing is, if you make them with a little bit different colors and a little bit different styles, it would just be fun. You could put their names on them if you want to. But this is a fun craft for, you know, all ages. All ages, I think, would have fun with this. So I think what we're going to do is we'll take these out. These are the apothecary stamps. They're these little bitty tiny stamps, okay? You got to be careful with these because they're so tiny, you could lose them. So we're going to do one for my daughter. Well, no, we'll do one for my son because it only has 4 letters. Okay, his name is Knox. And if I don't make one for him and make them for someone else, he'll get mad. That's just how, you know, sometimes those babies are like that, the babies of the family. They gotta have some attention. Okay, so we're gonna do his. I'm just gonna use this plastic that it comes with. Okay, this is the tricky part. You gotta do it facing that way. I've messed these up before, not doing it quite the right way. If you go ahead and spell it out, I don't know if you know what, I don't think I can do his, I'm gonna have to do his initials. Unless you know what, I could do it like this. Let's do, his name is Knox, so we'll do it like this along the side. That's a good idea. So these would be fun to, you know, they could be a card holder or just a gift. Okay, at Thanksgiving. So we're just gonna put the put the letters like that. You could use a thin mount, or you could just use this, works just as well, I think. Let's try it. Okay. You want to do it that way, line them up the right way, or otherwise it's kind of hard to do it backwards. It's okay if it's not perfectly straight. That's kind of the beauty of it. But you can get it perfectly straight, especially if you use the thin mount, because it has lines. It's got a grid on it. Hey, if y'all are enjoying this live and these bookmark projects, y'all hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Do you think that you could make these bookmarks? I think you can. I think anyone can make these bookmarks. Very easy to make. Fun little craft. Wouldn't this be fun at Thanksgiving or at Christmas to make with your family, friends, grandchildren? Cute, huh? It says Knox. You like that? Okay, I think it's cute. Knox, what do you want on yours? Do you want a turkey and some wheat, or what do you want?
And what?
I made a bookmark for you. What do you want? Pumpkin, turkey, what?
Does it
Huh? There are pumpkins, there's turkeys, there's olives, there's wheat. What do you want? A turkey. Okay, he wants a turkey. Perfect. That's a good choice for Knox. Okay. So this is what's fun, and if the people don't want, you can either have them already ready for your family and friends, you can make them together, or you can customize them. You can ask them what they want. I like to ask people what they want. I'm not sure how much they like me asking them that, but that's what I like to do. Okay. So there's his little turkey up. His little feet need to just stamp it again. Okay, there we go. Isn't he cute? Look at that. So you could, hey Leslie, you're not late. We're just having fun. We are making some of these bookmarks from the last video, and we're just playing around and having fun. Okay, do you want wheat or olives, Knox? Wheat or olives? Wheat. He wants wheat. See, he's 9 and he's customizing his. And then he gets it exactly like he wants. So that's kind of fun. So if your family's not into, you know, crafting with you, you can either surprise them or you can help customize it. And then they get exactly what they want. Y'all look at that. Isn't that cute? I think that's so cute. And you see how fast and easy? Laura, are you still on here? If you're still on here, look and see how cute and easy these are. We're just doing the leftover stamps. So I'm going to show you another option that you can do if you want to jazz them up a little bit. I'm going to use the ones that we've already done because they're dry. These are still, you've got to let them dry a little bit. The ink needs to dry. Okay, you see how easy these stamps are? Do you think you could, you know, try to do something? This is a copper color, metallics copper from Fusion. I'm probably just going to use my hand because that's what I like to do, my finger. So one thing you could do if you wanted to jazz them up is you could just go around the edge like this, just lightly with a little bit of metallic color, and that just kind of jazzes it up a little bit. You could also put some antiquing glaze. See, this just adds like a little something. Don't have to do this, but it kind of adds a little something, and this would be a fun option. Yeah, we're making bookmarks, or you could use them as bookmarks or like placeholders or gift tags, whatever you want to use them for. And we're just doing the fall ones, but you could use them as ornaments, gift tags, whatever. I'm pretty sure you saw my video. It seems like you commented on it. I don't remember, but you can buy these off the top of my head. I don't remember, Leslie, but you can buy these bookmarks for pretty cheap. Isn't that cute? With it, what do y'all think about the copper? Do you like the copper on there or no? See, it just adds a little bit. Here's, if you don't want it, you don't have to put it on there, but the copper just adds a little bit extra. If you want to do something like that. You could also add small little tiny transfers. But this is the Autumn's Blessing stamp set. If you don't have that one, I do have a few more in stock. You'll have to pick them up. I have all the IOD stamps in stock. In fact, I was looking at, oh yeah, I gotta tell you something. I paid off all of my debt from the new IOD release today. Wrote a big check for that, but I still have a lot left. So y'all pick some of that up because I've got some transfers and stamps and molds and all that I'm sitting on. So if there's any that you want, we'll get them shipped out to you. So what do you think about the copper? Do you like the copper on there? You know, you could, so I haven't done anything on the back. You could stamp musical notes, any other foliage, whatever you want to on the back, or just leave it plain. You could also put, if you didn't want to put their names on the front, you could easily put their names on the back. And these are pretty big, so you could probably even use like the typesetting stamps or the other one, I can't remember what it's called. Y'all like the copper on there? The other day I wanted to do some more stuff, but what happened? Something happened last Sunday. Oh, I know. My son is going on a trip with my brother and his wife and her mom and stepdad, and they are soon to her boyfriend. And they are going to Paris, to France. They're going to France and they're going to Rome. They're taking him on a senior trip, but in the school year, they're leaving Thursday. So I had to get him packed. So I didn't get to finish the video until late. This is the golden ticket. It's kind of messy looking when you open it up. It really needs to be stirred. I'm gonna grab I think I bought some, yeah, here you go. I bought all these big sticks. I saw them at the dollar store. I can't remember why I bought them. Anyway, I'm gonna mix that up because it gets kind of goopy. I've used a lot of this. This is the golden ticket, okay? And we are, you know, another thing you could do is you can use the apothecary stamps. Y'all, I gotta be careful with these. These stamps are so tiny, they're very easy to lose. So you gotta be really careful. Okay, so yeah, so he's about to go on that trip, so I had to get him packed. That was my top priority, is get him packed and ready to go. And so I had to do that. Okay, so we're gonna try a little bit of this. We'll just do the same thing here. Just add a little bit of that gold right around the edges, just to jazz it up just a little bit. You know, but you could, you don't have to do this step if you don't want to. But anyway, so I had to get him all packed and ready. So I did that first before I made my video. So then my video, it was kind of late getting out. It was like, I think I didn't post it till, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 7, 8, I'm pretty sure it was 8 o'clock. And then I didn't have much time. I mean, I was hurrying, I was hauling it to get these done. Yeah, it gets kind of goopy, but you just stir it up and it's fine. Anyway, isn't that pretty though? But you could put any color you want to. Y'all help me think of some other ideas. You could also stamp it first with like the waltz music stamp in like a color like this, and then stamp it. You could stamp it with whatever color. What color would y'all put around? Oh yeah, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to try some aging wax just to see what it would look like. And also, okay, we're gonna try some aging wax. Okay, this is Fusion's aging wax. You could use dark wax from DIY, either one. Okay, so we're gonna just, you could cover the whole thing or just go, we'll just cover the whole thing just so you can see what it looks like. We're just gonna add a little bit. Kind of makes it like antique looking. I like that look. It's like antique looking. Okay. Now these I stamped, uh-oh, this was a new one because it doesn't have the tag. Whoops, I just did this one, but it still didn't even smear. Look at that though. It wasn't a whole lot of ink, so, but can y'all see the difference? I want you to see how it looks on one. Here's the other one that doesn't have the aging wax. Y'all see the difference? Not pretty? I think it looks good. It just gives it kind of like a little bit of an aged look. Okay. So anyway, that is that. I think what we need to do is move on to some of the Christmas ones. What do y'all think? Are y'all ready to move on to some of the Christmas ones? Yeah, wouldn't that be pretty? A Mod Podge glitter on the pumpkin or turkey, like gold or something. That would be pretty. You know, I also have, I also thought the pin art would be cool, and you could make it crackle. That would be really pretty. I know I've got some gold in here. I just started carrying the pin art products, and they have been popular. So if y'all want to purchase any of the pin art products, I carry 2 of the crackles, the fine line and the regular crackle. This paste, the antiquing paste. Let's see what this color, that's a little bit wet. I don't want to put anything wet on here. Okay, this is dry. This is from Sunday. I'm so happy that I'm able to do a live. I've been so busy, but we really only have, I think, like 2 more weeks of these sports, y'all. I love the night. Knox. Hey, go take your shower. Go take your shower, Knox. It's late. Excuse me. Go take your shower, Knox. Okay, so what was I saying? I'm sorry about that. Okay, yeah, so the kids don't have that much longer. I could have, you know what, I shouldn't have put the, you know what, I'm just going to put this over the whole thing just to see what it looks like. I should have just done, like you said, the
I
pumpkin.
want to see my thing.
Here, where did yours go? Where'd it go? Hold up, well, here it is. What do you think? Do you like it? Come say hi. They all love seeing Knox. Come say hello and be very nice and respectful. Come on, they can't see you. Come on, come over here.
Hi.
No, come here where they can see you. They can't see you.
Yes, I can.
Well, come a little closer. This is Knox. He's tired. Say hello. Be real respectful.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to send him a message real quick because he's at the pharmacy. Okay, can you guys still see me? Okay, let's see if you can still see me. Okay. Yes, he comes first. Sorry about that. Sometimes, I'm telling you what, you know, my first child, I don't think he's ever, well, maybe one time caused me some trouble in his whole 18 years. That third one, I'll tell you what, he gives you a run for the money. But I think he does like his bookmark, and I'm sure he's tired. You know, these kids leave these days. Usually he's in bed by now. But we've already done his homework. He did his other stuff. His sister's going to come in. They're going to make noise, so it'll be hard for him to be asleep anyway. But anyway, this, I just put gold all over it just to give it, this is the gold paste from Pentart. All of these products can be found on my website, except for the bookmarks, but I have a link to them in the Amazon store. Okay, that's just, it's kind of hard to see. It's just got, kind of got like a glimmer. Okay. You know what, my son, now then on the other hand, I've got this real sweet, they're both new, my oldest son, he's trying to get, anyway, he's trying to get his Dexcom filled for his trip. I've been telling him to get those get all his medication filled. Y'all look, you know what we should do? And so he can't get it filled, so I'm gonna have to call the doctor at CHOA to make sure he gets that. That's the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta place. So this color, let's just see what it looks like if I put it on this turkey. It may be a fail. I think I'm gonna have to wipe it on. And this is if you just wanted to just give just the turkey a little bit of something. But you know what? We don't want it to cover up all the lines. So then we're just going to come back and kind of take it off. I don't know. That didn't work too well, but y'all get the idea. There's a lot of different things you can do with these. We're just going to go over the top and just give it a little bit of copper touch, and then we're just going to kind of wipe it around. It kind of ages it with just a little bit of a copper glow. Just a little bit different look. Not pretty? Okay, have you seen Pentart glitter pens? I have not seen Pentart glitter pens, but like I said, I started selling Pentart, but all this stuff is very expensive to carry. That thing is really gonna annoy me. So it's all really expensive to carry, so I started with just a few things. If y'all have any ideas of things from Pentart that I really should carry, all I have so far is this gold, the gloss, the antique paste, and then two of the different, two of the different crackle mediums. So if y'all have any, I'll have to check into the Pentart glitter pens, and next time I make an order, I might have to check those out. You want the gold glitter pen or the gold paint? I'll have to check those out, and if I make an order, of course, I'll let you guys know if y'all have any special requests, because I can make an order. Like I said, I've been working really hard to pay off the paste. You want the this one? Isn't that pretty? This is the gold paste. I do carry this. And the thing about Pentart products, they're pretty reasonably priced. I like that. Okay, so on these, I'm just taking this twine. Y'all, I got this at like, what's that store? Home Goods. But look how easy this would be to make. It's just like a little round thing with a spindle. And then it keeps that on there. I think it's cute. I keep this out on my counter. My counter. It's almost like decoration, plus it's useful. Yeah, that's a really pretty one. So I have some of those in stock if you're interested. So this one, you're just gonna take the ribbon, and you could use any kind of ribbon you want to. It'd be pretty with, you know what I should use? I'm gonna try this. Hold on, I'm gonna grab something. My husband bought me, I never get anything like this because it's not really kind of who I am, but he bought me a Nacoochee bag for my birthday. Hold on one second. And of course, I had to save the ribbon. My husband's looking at me. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. But you know, if you're a crafter, you understand. You have to save the ribbon on the boxes. You have a lot of spindles. And you know, that round thing, you can buy at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. So anyway, I got this ribbon and I saved it from my new purse. Where are my scissors? These scissors are not that great. We're gonna see about putting this ribbon on here. But, ooh, no, I'm gonna get it in there. But I think it needs to be cut a little bit like smaller. So we're gonna, I'm wondering if you can tear it. I don't know, it might be a fail. I'm gonna grab some other scissors because my scissors are usually right here, but they're missing. I think I put them in the dishwasher. So I use my scissors to cook, you know, like to cut chicken and stuff like that open, and then I just put them in the dishwasher. We'll see. That didn't work, so we're just gonna make a little ribbon. Oops. These scissors need to be sharpened. That might not work. This might be a fail. We'll see. Hello everyone. What are you gonna do with your spindles? I have a lot of spindles too, and in fact, I have a whole crib out there. I was at this thrift store like a pretty good while back, like months ago, literally. And there was an old crib with all those wooden spindles. And of course, I asked the guy, how much do you want for that? And you know, of course, he said free. So then I took it home. It's sitting out in my garden. Of course, my husband's like, why we have this crib out here? I'm like, I'm gonna make something with it. I'm going to make something with it. Anyway, I just cut this ribbon. That's not the prettiest thing, but it'll be all right. You can buy the thin ribbon. We're gonna, what do you call that when you do the edges a little bit so they look a little bit, I can't remember the name of that. Anyway, but that's recycling a ribbon. Came off of my new bag for my birthday. I just had my birthday. I didn't share that with y'all. I just had my birthday. I meant to say that on the video. I meant to say that. My birthday was on Saturday. Okay. Anyway, here's a little ribbon. Kind of just gives a little, I don't know if that looks good or not, but you get the point. You can put whatever kind of ribbon. You can put, you know, this kind of ribbon, grosgrain, and what they call it. Or you can put like twine. Yes, Leslie has a YouTube channel. Y'all should go check it out. Y'all see that? Also, we have a free J-Bone & Company free. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. 49, turned 49. So we have a free YouTube creative group. A lot of you guys are in it. A lot of you guys aren't. If you've not joined that channel, y'all should go check out. It's not a channel, it's on Facebook, a group. You can post your crafts in there. You can meet new friends. You can get inspiration, share your tips and tricks, and all that kind of stuff like that. So anyway, what do y'all think? Y'all like these stamps? How did we do? Not stamps. What are these? Bookmarks. And Laura, if you're still here, are you scared now or not? Yeah, you're still there. You just said happy birthday. Are you scared, Laura, of stamps now, or are you not scared anymore? And if you, okay, this is a quiz. This is a really important quiz. If you mess up a stamp, what can you do? If you mess up a stamp, now I wish I was in my 30s. Thank you so much. If you mess up a stamp, guys, what can you do? Oh yeah, you can just paint over it and do it again. So these are all the ones we did between today and in the video. What do y'all think? They're cute, huh? Aren't those cute? And they're so easy. You're still scared. Don't be, what are you scared of? You're scared of a stamp? Come on. You do amazing projects. Laura does amazing projects. This one needs a tag. And then we'll be finished. Look at all these. You know what this looks like? This looks like a turkey feather. Look at that. Fun, huh? Looks like a turkey feather. You could literally make a turkey with this. I gotta tell y'all something. I was trying to find these turkeys about 4 years ago. I thrifted these turkeys. They're like 3D, made out of wood, and they've got the tail and the front and whatever. You kind of just put them together, and I can't find them. They're out in my garage. I was gonna put them on this video, but I was in such a hurry, I didn't have time to find them. So anyway, what do y'all think? What do y'all think of these stamps? Thank you for liking the simplicity. Very easy, simple. Nothing has to be hard or complicated. And y'all look, you see how fast that was? I still have all these other ones. Y'all share on here what you would do with these stamps. What would you do different than me? What are some more ideas? I always tell my husband that it's better to have more people making the decision, coming up with ideas than just one person. Oh, I'm gonna finish this just so I can have it finished. But you see all the different fun ways that you can, for very, very cheap. It was blurry. Okay, let me ask you this. Did you scuff sand it first? Did you scuff sand your kindest regards? Because I never have a problem with that. Anyway, isn't that cute? I'm glad to see that you have been playing with your new goodies, that you've been playing. I try to ship really fast. Occasionally it takes a little bit longer. Okay, it's because it was on burlap. If you want something to be perfect, it better be on paper. Even like this isn't going to be as good because, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's got some wood grain. So if you want it to be very perfect, it's got to be on wood grain. Hey, if you want to see how much it costs, I have a website. It's in the description of this video, and it tells you, I think the stamps, what are they, about $27, whatever the MSRP is, about 26 and some change, maybe 27 US dollars. Anyway, aren't those cute? Okay. So what do y'all think? Do you think we should do a couple of Christmas ones? What I might do is do a couple of Christmas ones in this video. I'm getting a little bit tired, y'all. It's been a long day getting kids up for school and working all day, running around. I had to go to the thrift store and make some donations. Oh yeah, that's what I did too. I cleaned out my son's closet because he was trying to tell me when we went to pack, he was trying to tell me that everything he wanted to wear was in the wash. And I'm like, you can't even find any underwear? He's like, oh no, they're all in the wash. Socks, all in the wash. Everything he wanted was in the wash. And I'm like, nah, we're not playing that game. So we went through his whole closet and got rid of the stuff he doesn't wear. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. Get rid of the stuff you don't wear. We're going to hang up your t-shirts because he had them all kind of about halfway wadded up in his drawer. And anyway, okay, so y'all listen, I'm not sure about this particular gold one, but on the regular DIY paint, if you get some like dried paint around the edges, just put it right back in that, down in there, and put a little, spritz some water in there, and it'll reconstitute it. So I'm good, Sam. Yeah, I think that might have been the problem. It was on burlap. There's no way you would get a good image on burlap, especially not with the writing. That was definitely what the problem is. So I just saw that my husband on Life 360 and my daughter are home from their softball, and they were going to go eat somewhere. So they're about to bust in the door. So you're going to hear that in just a second. And they do know I'm on the live because I was doing the live and my husband was on there right when I first started. Hey, Bowen. How was the game? Good. You want to come say hi or no? Y'all come see Bowen. This is Bowen. Y'all wait till you see the cutest little softball player you've ever seen. This is Bowen. Say hello. This is Bowen. Her name is, she says I stole her name, but her name is Jacqueline Bowen, and so we call the channel J. Bowen and Company. It was established in 2014 when she was born. So anyway, she says I stole her name though, so she should get all the profits. What do you guys think?
You should have
Yeah.
went, Mom.
Well, I couldn't go to both games. You got hibachi. Y'all splurged. Nice. Was it good? What'd you,
Delicious.
oh yeah. You know, y'all said y'all were going to Waffle House.
You changed your mind.
Yeah, hibachi is really different from Waffle House. Anyway, this is my girl. She's 10. Isn't she cute? She plays softball and she is the pitcher and she plays second base.
And an outfit.
She played a little outfit today and she's the number 2 batter this game. Sometimes she's number 3, sometimes she's 4. Isn't she cute though? What?
I'm not 4.
Well, last year you were. This year she's been 2 and 3. Anyway.
No, I've been-
Yeah, it is really pretty. That golden ticket is beautiful over black. You're right. I've done a lot of projects
Can
with.
you make me one of those 4 things?
Oh, you wanna
Yeah, for my book, my live robot book.
wait? Do what?
Can you make one for my live robot book?
Wait, you want a bookmark? What do you want on it? We're fixing to do this one. He's in the shower. You need to get him out and dressed, please. You want one of these? Which one do you want? See there? She even wants a bookmark. Oh, I have to tell y'all the best story yet. I have to tell you the best story yet. My husband, when was it? A week or 2 ago, had to go to Utah, to Salt Lake City. And if y'all follow me, I don't say this too much, but he never goes thrifting with me. He doesn't want to step foot in a thrift store, doesn't like it. She doesn't like it either. No one in my family likes to go to the thrift store. And guess what? On his trip with a bunch of guys, he claims they tricked him. They went to a thrift store. So I've been ragging him all week about going to that thrift store. Because I'm like, you went to a thrift store? You hate thrift stores.
How do
He's
you
like,
open this?
he said, yeah, they told him.
Sorry.
They told him it was like a place where you get old toys and stuff. So he thought it was gonna, he thought it was gonna be some really cool. Yeah, okay. Are you uncomfortable or you feel good? Someone said that you're. Tell them you're fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, some person said you're uncomfortable. Trust me, this girl speaks her mind. If she does not want to be on video, there is no way you're going to get her on the video. Yeah, we would have so much fun thrifting, wouldn't we? So anyway, he went thrifting. Another story, I got to tell you this. So another thing that I was going to do, like when I make the videos, sometimes I bring in like several items and I can't really decide what I'm going to do. So I'll bring in like 3 or 4 different thrifted items. So this is something that was in my garage. Look at here. It is this tote, okay? I actually found it on, oh, I'm sorry, babe, I'm sorry. I found it online, and it sells for like $100 and something, no joke, because it's a brand. Lavender Reader's Toolbox or something like that, okay? So I was thinking about doing something. And if my husband doesn't come in here, pick this up and say, that's mine. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm taking that to my office. We bought a new building and we're going to have, well, me and Daddy did. We bought a new building and anyway, he wants this for his desk. I was telling him how you don't like thrifting, yet you went with your friends in Salt Lake City. And claimed
Because the
this.
car was going there.
Yeah, see, he's making excuses. But anyway, he says he wants to do this. But it's a little bit messed up, so I'm probably going to sand it down just a little bit. And then maybe just put some natural stain or maybe
Ordered
just...
an epoxy river desk.
You've already ordered it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I want.
So evidently he just ordered a desk.
I want that.
Oh, this is a label. What do you want on it?
Mini.
Your name? I don't know if it's going to fit. Maybe we have to just do your initials. What color bookmark do you want to do?
Dahlonega.
Oh, well, we'll have to paint it. We'll have to do that. We'll do that tomorrow, won't we? Because it won't be dry in the slide. Or should we do
No, I want that.
the blue? Okay, she's chosen the Hydrangea Kiss. Oh, I'm letting him have it. Yeah, trust me, I'm going to let him have it. No problem. He wants it. So, you know, like I said, normally he acts like he doesn't like anything thrifted. His philosophy is if it's old, it's lost value and it's no good. Except for if it's like hunting or guns or cars. He likes that stuff. But he'll tell me, you know, if it's old, it's not good. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. And then I remind him about guns and cars and all this. And he's like, oh, yeah. Which one do you want, Bowen?
I want the third.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, she wants this. What are you going to put it on? Your book bag?
I'm gonna put it as a.
Bookmark? Okay, see there? She wants one of these. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use, I think we should use the black ink though.
Okay. Can I do it?
Yeah. But here's the problem. These are so stuck together. Okay, here's a black ink. We're just, okay, she wants to do it. You want your name? We gotta find your name real quick. You can see how easy this is, and she's never done this before.
What about the pictures?
Okay, you just want your initials, JBC? You want your initials?
Right.
J, B, C, okay. Do y'all like to go thrifting? I have to tell y'all a secret. It's not really a secret. I haven't been thrifting since we went to Florida Keys in July, but I stopped by a thrift store today because I was donating some stuff.
What about, do you get C?
Did I get C? Oh, well, one just fell. You gotta be real careful with these. Oh, Bowen, which one fell? We will lose these. That's the only thing with these. They're so tiny. Check on the bottom of your shoe. They're so tiny, you have to be careful. Okay, so we're going to do like we did with Knox. Metal toolbox with trading.
Move, I want to do it. Move.
Yeah, cool.
Move.
Okay, here, you gotta do it this way though. You gotta put it, wait a second. How did I do this? Now I can't remember. Oh yeah, you gotta put it like this first. Where's the B?
B.
You gotta put it down just how you want it, okay? I wonder if you could do it all at the same time. I guess you could. Like we could put it like this. I don't have a lot of experience with these because I lose them, so I don't really like to. Okay, so you put the flat side up and hold on, watch out. This,
Do it.
she knows how to do it. Okay, that's the good thing about my children. They're all real independent. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now listen. You're not ready yet. We're gonna do this. I think that's actually blue on there. That'll be all right though, right? Now here. Now roll it. Hold on.
Okay, move.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna put them closer because otherwise it's gonna go over the. That might not be perfectly straight.
It's upside down.
No, it'll be perfect.
Oh.
Okay. Gotta hold it. And then you need to go take a bath and get in bed, a shower.
Move your finger.
Please.
Please.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to? Where do you want to put it long
I
ways?
feel like I need more in it.
Okay. I think this is actually China blue. In fact, I need to get some of my black ink out. Okay. Bowen, I'm proud of you. You're not being shy at all. Usually Bowen's the shy one, and she doesn't like to be on camera, typically. Is that true? Which way do you want it? Do you want it that way or this way? Which one?
The other way.
This way?
No,
This way.
this one. Yeah. That one.
Now, we're going to place it down, okay? And then you're going to take your hands and gently press it down everywhere. This is an impromptu craft. We weren't planning on doing this one, but I don't know about that.
Told you.
We'll just, this looks like an old-timey label. I don't know if that's my favorite, but here it is. But if we don't like that, we can stamp over it, right? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Still be good. Okay, go take your shower. Tell everyone bye.
Bye.
Okay. I need to get some black ink.
Mom.
Bye. See you later. Thanks for helping.
What's this?
I'm going to add some more black ink. Okay. And we're going to do just a few of these, and then we're probably going to go. But we'll see here. Okay, what color is that? Okay, oh, that's blue. I've got to find my ink.
Ooh, I want this turtle one. I want this.
You want this? Okay, she found the mold. I have a whole bag of molds. Oh, they saying good night. Yeah, this is a mold. I have a whole bag of molds that I casted. She wants that on there. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some of this black. This is the black. It's okay if you kind of mix them. It won't hurt anything. The black will overpower the other colors anyway. Okay, so I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna lose it. I'll lose like one letter and then I go into like straight panic until I find it because they're so tiny. Good night, love you. Go to sleep after you take your shower. Okay. Oh, thank you. Well, my husband and I couldn't decide on a name, and it was one of those like little name of the day things or something like that. And it was a boy's name though. It said Bowen, and I said, oh, that's so cute. I knew my husband would like that name. And my grandmother's name was Jacqueline, so her name is Jacqueline Bowen, and so that's why it's J Bowen is the name of my channel, and that's how I picked the name Bowen. Okay, so we were gonna do. Did she open that stamp set? Oh, here we go. Yeah, she opened it. So this is a brand new stamp set. So when you open a brand new stamp set, I'm running out of room here. When you open a brand new stamp set, you have to, thank you, you have to take your sanding block and you have to just kind of scuff sand it a little bit. Okay, it helps the ink stick. I'm not really sure why you do it, but I think it helps the ink adhere to your stamp and makes it not quite so slick. So I also sell sanding blocks on my website. I just started carrying those because it's something I use all the time, and I thought, yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, no game. She didn't have a game on Thursday. Good. You're not talking too much. I like hearing you. If you're on my end, I feel like I just talk constantly because y'all. I tell y'all all this all the time. I really wish that there was a way that YouTube could make it where, what is it? Where y'all could talk like a Zoom, kind of like a Zoom or something. I think that would be fun. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna start out with this nutcracker. I think I've told y'all before in a video, I used to be scared of nutcrackers. They kind of creeped me out, but then I thought they were so creepy, I started liking them. This was when I was in my 20s, and I like them. Okay, so we're just gonna take this. It's obviously too big. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to stamp it on there. Ooh, I put it a little to the edge. But it looks kind of good too when you do it off center. It doesn't always have to be perfectly on center. In fact, sometimes it looks better when it's off center. Let's see how it looks. And if it doesn't stamp all the way, just put it back down. Oh, look how cute that is. Y'all look at that. Isn't that cute? Doesn't that look cool? I think it does. Okay. So I thought the blue would look great with this. So there's that one. What else? You know, I was going to save. We'll do the, we're just having fun, so we can do any of these. Let's see here. Let's do the ballot. Sorry, I shouldn't have this off camera. Let's do the, isn't that cute? That is so cute. Did you get this stamp? Did you get this stamp set, Leslie? If not, probably should pick it up. Okay, so there's that. This is the ballerina. The thing about this ballerina, she could be used year-round. Isn't that sweet? You can make so many like cards, like for little girls if you've got a granddaughter or daughter or whatever. But think about how cute this would be on anything. But I'm going to take this light, ooh, it's a little stuck, this light pink one. It's called Bashful Blush. And we're going to, that one has a little spot on it. I'm going to use this one. And we're going to, you can put it however you want to. I think it'd be pretty to have her hand in there, but I might cut it off. Okay, so we're gonna put, oops, we're just gonna put her down like that, stamp it. All these products, including the stamps, are available for sale on my website, and it's right there in the description. Y'all look at that, stop it. Look how cute that is. Isn't that so cute? Okay, now look, because she's so girly, I mean, there's several, okay, look. The ballerina, this fairy, possibly the little girl, but these florals can be used year-round, not just at Christmas. Okay, so now we're gonna add, you could leave it like that if you wanted to. You could put a name, initials, or you can take the floral, okay, and just add Now this is the first time I finally got to play with this one. We're just gonna kind of put it off to the side like that. Press it down. See how easy that is? Look, so cute. But you could do this with any of these stamps. Any of those stamp sets, any stamp sets you already have, any of the new ones for Christmas. Wouldn't those be the cutest for like little children or anyone really? But I think those are so cute. And let's do the tree. We'll do the tree in maybe a white because, well, you know what? I'm gonna do it in this cream color. It's the cotton. And you can just see how pretty it is. Also, you could do it in any color you wanted to do it in, really. I wish I had that red. Tomorrow, I'm going to get my husband. Wouldn't that be pretty? The lace, yes. Okay, so tomorrow, I'm going to get my husband to bring me home a new ink pad because I mailed my last one off, and I've got the red ink. Wouldn't this be pretty, though, with red ink, too? Not on those colors, but like on the whites. I think it would be. Okay, so we're just going to do it like halfway, but you could do it any way you want to, really. Isn't this fun, though? You see how fun and easy this is? It's so fun. It's so easy. I think I'm going to start doing some smaller crafts like this. Do y'all like to see smaller crafts or larger crafts, or it really doesn't matter? This one, it got a little smudged, but it doesn't matter because we're just going to add it again a little bit. Oh, see there, it's fine. You can't even tell. Okay, so we're going to, maybe there wasn't enough ink on there. Isn't that cute, though? Look at that. Y'all, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? So we're doing this. Y'all look at all three of them, how they turned out. Isn't that cute? And with like lace. And you can also, these have little bitty circles, but you could use a drill and get them bigger. I gotta show y'all something I have. I've never shown y'all this, but the antique lace, you gotta see this. Give me 1 second. I've gotta show you this lace I got. Y'all are gonna love this. So, y'all check this out. Okay. You know how in a lot of my videos, I show you spools of thread because I got a lot of thread. Y'all look at this. Look at this lace. I just wanted to show you. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It wasn't much. It was like 10, 15 bucks. But look at that lace. Can y'all see that? It's like, they've got a little pin in there. But look how pretty that is. Look at all the stuff you can make with that. Isn't that pretty? And there's a I mean, it's a huge roll. I want you to see how big it is compared to the ink. It's big. It's a big roll. Isn't that the coolest thing? I was gonna make something like a ghost banner or something, but I just haven't had time to do that. Isn't that cool though? Laura, you like that? That's awesome. I think it's awesome. Okay, anyway, when you said that, so right here I'm in the kitchen. Right there is dining room, and that's where I do all my videos and not my videos, but like my final shots. I've got a big hutch. One of these days I'll show you that. I painted it in the color Oakum. It's really pretty, but on there I have tons of spools of thread and all kinds of cool things. Anyway, I'll have to show you all the whole thing one day when I get it cleaned up. It's a little messy in there. Okay, so we got those three. I guess we could really do any of these. Let's do the little girl, the fairy. So what do y'all think? Should I do some more smaller crafts like this? Do y'all like the lives? I don't get to do these as much, but hopefully once we get these sports done, I'd really like to do a live on a weekend and a video, but a lot of times I just don't have time to do that. If I had it my way and I wasn't working my regular job, I would do a live every day because they have so much fun. I have so much fun on the lives. Okay, so this is the little fairy. You could use this any time of year. I'm going to kind of caulk her a little bit so she looks like she's flying. But you can just do them any kind of way, put someone's name on there, whatever. There's a lot of different ways that you could do. And then I wanted to show you, look at that. How cute is that? Isn't that so cute? You're not that brave. You're not that brave to do a bookmark, Leslie? Come on now. I've seen your work. You do amazing work. You're not that brave to do this, or not that brave to, oh, a live. You're not that brave to do a live. I thought you meant you weren't brave enough to do a bookmark. I'm like, are you kidding me? Leslie, you just need to do it. They're much easier to do a live, in my opinion, than doing a video, because when I make a video, I would say the shorter videos don't take as much time depending on the projects. But a lot of videos, I have, I don't know, somewhere between 10 and 20 hours in those things. By the time you do all the projects and all that, you just talk. That's all you gotta do. And the good thing about the lives is you don't have to, it's not as much work. You don't have to edit them or anything. And you get to talk to everyone, which is a lot more fun. You don't have to edit. I don't know if that doesn't look like Christmas to me, but I will go ahead and put, you know what, I'm not going to do that one on that. That doesn't look like, for some reason it looks like florals would look good with it, but not so much. We're even going to do it upside down, not so much the Christmas ball. We'll save the Christmas ball for something else, so we're just going to put this. Yeah, you should do a live, Leslie, and thank you, Carrie. Carrie always is on here. I don't know how it happens, but maybe because it's at night and it's in the morning. Look how sweet that is. Is that not the cutest thing? Can y'all see that? It's so cute. I can't get over how cute stamps are. Every time I do them, I'm like, that is the cutest thing ever. Let's do a pink nutcracker. You know, the last couple years, it's been really popular to paint those nutcrackers, those large ones. Have y'all done that? Have y'all done that before? I've never done it. Looks like a lot of work. Okay, look. It is easy for me. It's very easy for me to do this, but you know, that's why I talk for a living. So and I talk about law. I'm a lawyer, y'all that don't know that. That's what I do for my real job. So talking about painting is easy. I'm usually having to talk about bow in your back. I'm usually having to talk about way worse things than painting. So talking about painting, I think I smeared this one. It looks like it moved. But it'll be okay if it moved. That's not bad. And then I can just take this
Where's
little.
my turtle?
I haven't made it yet. Okay. I thought you were gonna get in bed, remember? Time for bed. Okay, y'all look. Isn't that cute? So you can do it. This is the pink, the Bachelor Blush. But you see how many different, this is the, one is bigger, or it's a little bit different. There's two different, whatever those are called, nutcrackers. Isn't that cute though? I think that's so cute. And you can do all, you know, you could do any of these. I don't know how that, let's try this mouse. Let's try this mouse just for the fun of it. So Bowen's looking at it. We've got a box of, a bag of molds, and she's looking through it. Usually when I pour resin, I've not yet poured any resin yet for the new molds. I just don't have a lot of time to do all this stuff to have it ready for the video. Because if I want to use it on a video, I need to do it, you know.
This one's nice. I like how it's shiny.
I need to do the video sometime. I think the blue might be kind of fun. No, I'm not crazy. If I'm going to do a video, I need to do it like in the week, and usually in the week I'm just really busy. Okay, so this is the mouse. We're going to try the mouse, see how it looks.
Mom, I found some I like. So I got the lizard, the turtle, the ladybug, the snail, and the mushroom.
Bowen, you better go to bed or you're going to be so tired in the morning. That one's a little bit hard to tell. Its little collar got a little bit messed up. But, you know, if it doesn't work out, you can just do it again. Paint over it and do it again. Let's see here. I need to pour some more resin. I want to do something with that St. Nick one and the bibelots. Oh, there you go. I fixed it. Fixed his collar. That one's a little bit harder to see for some reason. A lot of Christmas red. Oh, you did? Fun. Which ones did you do? Let's put this Christmas ball up here. Which Christmas molds did you pour? And what are you making? Okay. Anyway, that's a Christmas ball. You can see how that looks. It's a really pretty little Christmas ball. But you could see how you can just make different ones. What do y'all think? What do you think about the sugar plum? The sugar plum stamp. Have y'all purchased this one? My resin never turns out. It's always sticky. Okay, I'm going to tell you the trick. One of two things probably happened. You either did not pour it exact. It's got to be poured exact. I used Dixie cups, like those plastic cups, or whatever they're called, the plastic ones. They've got the measurements. They're not really measurements, but they're like indentions, and I use those. It's got to either be exactly even, or if it's not exactly even, it will screw up, because mine have been like that too. The other trick is you have to stir it for a couple minutes. If you don't stir it long enough, it'll get sticky.
Mom, I already did that. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to do what?
I already rolled it for you.
Oh, thanks. I didn't realize you did that. So you have to do that. Okay, I don't have any plan yet. Yes, you have to mix it very well. If you don't mix it well, like this one, we're going to do something different. We're going to put her up at the top. This is the little girl in the Nutcracker that in her pajamas. So that one really could, well, no, she's holding a Nutcracker, so I guess that is Christmas. Okay, I didn't realize that until I stamped it. So there's that. And then you could even, this would be kind of cute. What if we did this? What if we added, I keep wanting to add that floral, but we could add a Christmas tree at the bottom. What do you think about that, Bowen? Because that'd be kind of cute. What do you think?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah. You could just use a rolling pin and roll it.
And I'm going to show you all this because I keep them right here. I've shown all this before. It was in my video. This is it upside down? No, that's right. This is the Autumn Blessing. That does look upside down. The Autumn Blessing, I did it on a rolling pin on my very first, the IOD release. Isn't that pretty? This is with the turmeric and a little bit of black mixed.
Looks
What?
like a tree.
Yeah, it does. And then this is one from the Berries and I couldn't remember the name, Berries and Bramble. But you same concept. You paint it, put whatever down, and then you just roll it, and it looks really cool. If y'all have never done that, yeah, you have to stir it until it gets clear. I always think like several minutes. Whatever you think you're done, do a couple more minutes. That's what I would suggest. But I never do the quick acting one. I only do the long acting one. So anyway, you could put whatever colors you want to. You could put glitter. You could do nothing. You could put the lace. I might just put these on here for now. Bowen, it is bedtime. Please go to bed. You got to go to bed. Bowen, you got to go to bed. You're going to be so tired. She's going to be so tired in the morning. Head up. Night night. Good night. Love you. Your hair's soaking wet. Bye. Okay. She likes to stay up at night, but then they're so tired in the morning. But yeah, that's the trick, is that you have to, I'm just putting this on here for now, but y'all know you could put whatever, you know, like it would be really pretty with the lace. But what I would suggest, because the hole is so small, you need to make a bigger hole. So if you just make a bigger hole, then your lace or whatever would fit in there. I think I'll finish those another time. Anyway, I want to do one more thing, and then I'm going to go to bed because I'm tired. I got a big day tomorrow. I was supposed to go to court in the morning. Got that case settled. I settled 3 cases this week. So I didn't have to go to court on any of those. Okay, hold up. I thought I had the Christmas wishes in here. I don't have the Christmas wishes in here to do that one. But you know what we'll do? We'll do this one real quick just because I have it done. This would also be pretty in a different color. So this is that, what is the name of this one, y'all? What's the name of this one? I cannot remember the name of that one. I don't remember. But I love that stamp too. I made a wreath using it in one of my videos. It's hard to remember the names of all these stamps and things. It's like you memorize them right at the time, and then for the video, and then you at least I used the green one. Hold on, I'm gonna use some of this black one over here because I really wanted it to be black. But this one will be pretty if it's green and black. You'll see how it's kind of mixed. This is the holly one. So if you just wanted like a really pretty classy one, this is a pretty one. Like an older person might like this holly one. Probably a kid wouldn't, but an older person probably would. So save this one for an older person. It's got a little mark there, but I can sand that down. I love this one too. It's so pretty. You know what I want to do on this one? I want to do the Christmas tree. But then, like we did before, you can go back and you can embellish it. This is just like a fir tree. So what I love about this stamp set is really depending on where you live, you can use it year round, or it would be perfect for winter. Do y'all have that winter forage one from last year? It was a bunch of trees. It was so pretty and it sold out so fast. Holly and pine, yeah, that's right. I couldn't remember. That is right. Okay, so we're just gonna, this is another way you can do it. I did this the other day. You just put it on top. You lay it on top instead of laying the stamp on the bottom. Just for something different to do if you want to do that. But you gotta make sure that did not come out right. Look at that. I didn't press it good enough. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it again. But I don't know if that's gonna do good because I don't think I'm gonna do good at that. Y'all, I think I'm gonna let you go. I'm not feeling real good all of a sudden. I feel a little hot. I have got to go, but thank y'all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys in the comments.